Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. I'm here with the Monster Energy Kawasaki team manager, Mike Fisher. First of all, Chad's bike's upright.
It's upright, yeah. It's the first time in a while. Last week it was laying on its side in our pit.
You know, I got to ask you, how is Chad? I mean, obviously he had a hand injury, had surgery. Give us an update.
He drove home, well, actually Sunday morning real early. Saw his doctor, had surgery Monday afternoon, and he's recovering perfectly now. He'll be 5 weeks maybe, I think, until we can see that it's healing just right. Maybe have the hardware pulled out and he can start riding.
You know, I got to ask you, you know, that was a pretty crazy night with everything going on, you know, with James getting landed on the heat race, coming through the last chance race. They get in the main event, they hook up. That was just a racing incident. Yeah,
the crash itself was. They both got bad starts. You know, they were working themselves through the pack. I think James maybe wasn't on his game as much as he normally would be, and Chad came on underneath him, and James was cutting the corner down to square it up. They collided. James' bar pulled Reed off of his bike, and when it landed, it broke Chad's hand. And Chad, trying to get up real quick, he felt his hand kind of pinned, and it was killing him. And he got to get up. You know, he went to move, and he pushed James off of him to get up. James wasn't moving quite so fast. So there was some controversy about that, but he got up, got going, went like 2 lanes, and felt like his bones sticking through his skin. Like poking. It wasn't sticking through all the way, but it's poking through, and he pulled off.
Well, you were also, James actually was one of your riders. Were you surprised at James after the race coming over and pushing over Chad's bike?
Yeah, actually I was. I mean, James is a fierce competitor just like Chad is. I mean, they're very similar, but I can't really see that in James or really any of the riders we've had. I can see that he was not 100% when he was racing. So he may have been weak and frustrated and everything else, but still pretty odd for him to do.
The mechanic, Dana Wiggins, he might have been upset. Hey, he came over and pushed my bike over.
Well, I was going to send James a bill for our radiator that busted, that was bent.
Well, we're all laughing about it now. You heard Mike Fisher. It's all in the back. You know, unfortunately, Chad Reed not here at Anaheim too, but he's got his other rider, Ryan Villapoto, who finished up second in Phoenix last week. Hopefully he can put it on that box at Anaheim too.